Islands have been described by biologists as evolutionary cauldrons. This is due to their tendency to produce creatures that are found nowhere else in the world. These animals had ancestors that originated from the mainland, but the isolation of their island homes and adaptation to different environment and circumstances changed them over generations into vastly different creatures. This was the observation that Charles Darwin made in 1835 when he visited the Galapagos Islands. And the animals that caught his attention the most, due to their size and variation, were giant tortoises.
There are two clusters of islands where giant tortoises occur: the Galapagos Islands in the Pacific and the Seychelles in the Indian Ocean. The ones here are Aldabra tortoises from the Seychelles group, and they have generally milder dispositions compared to their more famous Galapagos counterparts. In both cases, their ancestors would have been smaller tortoises from the continents, which may have floated along the ocean currents and made their landfall on the islands. Due to a lack of predators, they eventually developed into the giants we see today, and are the biggest herbivores on their island homes. This means they occupy a similar ecological role to elephants, their habits having a profound impact on their environments. Unlike the aquatic and semi-aquatic turtles and terrapins, tortoises are terrestrial animals, with strong pillar-like legs to support their relatively large shells. They're also mostly vegetarian, and although lacking teeth, have horny edges to their jaws which can slice through even the toughest plant material.
So we can see how a lack of predators transformed regular-sized tortoises into giant herbivores. In another set of islands, a similar lack of predators had a different effect on a different type of reptile, resulting in a reminder of the age of dinosaurs.
If maps made in the age of exploration had featured the Indonesian archipelago, the cartographers would have written, "Here be dragons." For on 4 small islands between Java and Bali, evolution took a strange turn. There were plenty of mammal herbivores like deer, but no large mammal carnivores like big cats. So instead, one of the monitor lizards, already large by reptile standards, became the island's top predator, and in doing so, became the largest living lizard of today. Well deserving of the name, despite lacking wings and the ability to breathe fire, the Komodo dragon can reach 3 meters in length and weigh in excess of 150 kilos. Using their forked tongue that they share with their distant serpentine kin, Komodo dragons track down potential prey via scent. When they do find a suitable prey animal, they stalk under cover and, when close enough, rush out to deliver deep slashing bites. Armed with teeth like scalpel blades, the dragon's bite severs vital blood vessels and shreds tendons. It used to be thought that the prey died from blood poisoning from virulent strains of bacteria found in the dragon's saliva, a result of all that carrion feeding. The dragon would just deliver a few septic bites and then follow the dying animal, waiting for it to collapse. However, studies have found that they do possess their own venom glands, effectively making them doubly dangerous and far more effective killers than previously assumed.
Islands are indeed hotspots for the unique and bizarre. Unfortunately, the isolation that created these unique and bizarre creatures also makes them vulnerable from influences far beyond their shores, most notably from humans. The fact that these animals are only found on these islands also means that a single catastrophe could well wipe out their entire populations. Thankfully, zoos and conservation institutes around the world mean more baskets to keep the eggs, and not just those of these reptilian giants.